Hello, Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review slash recap with my opinion on Love After Lockup Season 6, Episode 3. It's titled Fire and Gasoline. Who was the fire and who was the gasoline? Me no know. Let's get started. First couple, Brooke and JK. JK is out. His mother hugged him and cried. It was very touching. Brooke got the second hug. And then they decided to make out right there in front of the mother. Then the mother said, "Oh God, get a room." "No, mother, you get a room. Brooke already has a room, okay?" JK said his biggest fear is messing up and going back to jail. Then JK, you better not mess up. He said he is blessed to get a second chance. He told us he grew up in a Baptist church. He said at age 12 to 3, he started running the streets. He said at age 17, he was in county jail being tried as an adult. He said selling drugs was the easiest way to make money. He said prison made him value his life. He said he wants to get a job and build an empire with the woman by his side to support him. He said he is going to give Brooke his all. We shall see. We shall see what Alexis, is that her name? Alexis have to say about that. Okay? So he allowed her to run and jump and straddle him. Why are these women always running and jumping and straddling these men? I would never ever do something like that. It looked like it hurts your back. Man. We found out JK will get off of parole June 16, 2033. That's 8 years from now, right? About 8 years. His parole is longer than his jail sentence. He will also be on electronic monitor. That's an ankle bracelet, I guess. I don't know. He said he is basically on house arrest on the weekends. He said on the weekdays he has a curfew. He can only be out from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's really strict. I hope he doesn't mess it up. It really seems to me like he does want a better life for himself. Anyway, so they go out to eat, and I love that he has a good relationship with his mother. She is very emotional and happy to have him out, but she is feeling guilty that she could have been a better mother. JK reassured her that she is a good mother and he is the one that messed up, not her. Brooke, she comes to sit down. I guess she was in the bathroom all this time. And all she can talk about is having sex and making babies. Brooke is thirsty. I think she's trying to get pregnant so she try to trap him and keep him in her life forever. That's what I think she's trying to do. His mother is giving him some good advice. She is telling him to get a job and get his life together before he starts having babies. But he's not listening. Brooke and JK are going to do what the hell they want to do. The mother is irritated. She thinks they are both irresponsible. And that they are. Next up we have Alexis, Julius, and Ashley. Julius is riding in a car with his friends, smoking a cigar. It looked like a cigar. One of those thin cigars. And drinking alcohol. And he's only been out of prison 5 minutes. All his friends want to do is party. Julius, you see, a lot of people said they got started in drugs when they start hanging around with the wrong crowd. They go to the jail to see him, to bring him to, alcohol and cigars and party. You're hanging out with the wrong crowd, Julius. So Julius said he can't leave the state. He said he can't be around any weapons and drugs. He said he has a parole of 3 years, but with good behavior, he can get the parole knocked down to 1 year. I don't see that happening. I don't see no good behavior in Julius. Because he already drinking. He was drinking on the property of the prison. And he drinking and smoking and he just want to party and have a good time. So I don't see no good behavior happening for him. He needs maybe to go to a trade school or go to a college or, get some type of job, get a car, get his license, get his life together. Partying is not a priority. But he's young. He don't know no better. He doesn't know any better. So they get to the restaurant. Alexis is pissed because he didn't ride with her. He ditched her and rode with his friends. That wouldn't have been me. That would have been me. I wouldn't have followed them to no restaurant. I would have went home or went someplace else. Because now she has to pay for his food. And he didn't even ride with her. His friends should pay for his food because they're his date. She ain't the date. She ain't with him. He's with the friends. She's just a tag-along right now at this point. That wouldn't have been me. He disrespected her. 5 minutes, not even 2 minutes after being out of jail, he just disrespected her. So the friends, they need to pay for his food. So they sat down to eat, and she's not mad at him anymore. She's videotaping him eating his first food out from prison. And when he was done eating, he told her he was going to go to the bathroom, and he went around the corner. He snuck around the corner and called Ashley. He told Ashley that he is with his mother, eating breakfast and chilling. Where is his mother? Where is she? He told Ashley that he will see her later. Ashley told him that she was going to get a hotel room, and she told him she loved him. He said, yeah, see you later, bye, and hung up. Didn't tell her, didn't say I love you, and she didn't like that. That's the second time he did that to her. And she's salty about it. She said he was going to put a baby in her when he got home. Why is it that when people think that they're in love, they act so irrational and delusional, and they lose all their good senses? She's never met this man. She tattooed, after 3 months of talking to him on the phone, she tattoos his name on her chest. And that tattoo must have cost a pretty penny because it was pretty big. I think the bigger the tattoo, the more expensive it is. I don't have any tattoos, but I think somebody had told me this one guy had gotten a big old tattoo on his arm. And I said, how much did that cost? He said, $500. This was years ago. So I know that tattoo cost her some coins. And she has kids to take care of. She don't need to be putting nobody's tattoo on her. She don't even know this guy. Never met this guy before in her life. And she's tattooing him on her chest? Girl. Anyway, yeah, she's delusional. She's delusional. She needs to get what she get because she's old enough to know better. She got 2 kids. Julia said he is talking to a lot of people. A lot of people. He says he's keeping his options open. Julia said Alexis is being clingy. So her picking you up from jail and expecting you to ride with her to the restaurant is clingy? He says she's too clingy. That's too clingy? Picking you up from the jail, giving you a cell phone, an iPhone 17. I don't have an iPhone. But it's an iPhone 17. I have a regular phone that I'm recording on right here, right now. That cost me $90 a month. It was $83 and it went up to $90. I don't know how that happened. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, I don't have an iPhone. He has the iPhone 17. Before he went to jail, he had an iPhone 7, he said. He living it up. So she gives him an iPhone 17 and he don't ride with her. I would have took my phone back and said, peace out. Let your friends give you an iPhone, okay? Anywho, yeah, he says he's talked to several women because he got to keep his options open. And then he said Alexis is being clingy. She's being clingy because she picked him up from the jail and she gave him an iPhone and she expect him to ride with her to the damn restaurant. That's clingy. Julius, boy, I tell you. Okay, so we see Ashley at the hotel room with balloons. She is decorating the room, and she's decorating the room for Julius, and she's happy and she's excited. She has champagne, she has rose petals, and let's not forget the handcuffs. Okay, she had bought handcuffs last episode. And then her 2 friends come over, and she showed them the lingerie that she's going to be wearing. But her friends, they don't think Julius is going to show up. They think Julius is shit, and he ain't showing up. Ashley put on her lingerie and her Elvira wig, and she is ready for Julius. In the meantime, Julius is at Ashley's apartment, And the apartment looks great as Alexis, she went all out with the decorations. Julius, Julius loved it. He felt special. He then snuck out on the balcony to call Ashley. Julius told Ashley he's feeling guilty now. He can't leave Alexis to go see Ashley because she did all this wonderful decorations for him and got him an iPhone, and he's feeling guilty from riding with his friends instead of riding with her. So he's feeling guilty. He know he's got to show Alexis some quality time. So he calls Ashley and told her he can't come see her tonight. Ashley is pissed. She asked him why not. Julius said because he is with his mother. Where is his mother? He's using her as an alibi. Where the hell is she? She's nowhere in sight, and he's using her up as an alibi. Ashley said, so you can't see me tonight? Julius said, tomorrow. So she hung up. He called her back, and he told her he can see her tomorrow. She told him that he is full of disappointment, so she's not looking forward to tomorrow. She said, what time tomorrow? He told her he has to meet up with his mother and sisters, so he will see her tomorrow afternoon. She asked him, where is he staying tonight? He said, with my peoples. She said, who are your peoples? He said, my mother. Where is his mother? Where is she? She told him he better make tomorrow all about her, and she don't want to hear any excuses. He told her he's about to hang up. She told him she will see him tomorrow, and he better not ruin her birthday. So I guess it's her birthday. I didn't know it was her birthday. He better not ruin her birthday, or she's not going to ever speak to him ever again. He said, all right, bet, and hung up. Ashley starts to cry. She told her friends that he is going to ruin my birthday. She told them that he is not staying with his mother. Ding, 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 ding. The light bulb came on for her. She said, he's not staying with his mother. She told her friends, I bet he has another bitch. The light bulb came on for her. It sure did. So her friends told her to take some sexy pictures. So I don't think Ashley's sexy. I don't think she's sexy at all. So she took some pictures and sent the pictures to him. In the meantime, he's getting busy with Alexis. Next up, we have Savannah and Bradley. Apparently, she got some sex out of Bradley the next morning, because the night before, he wasn't going to touch her because he said she went from 130 pounds to 150 pounds, and he didn't like that, so he wasn't going to touch her. But they woke up the next morning, and they got it in. And she's happy. But Bradley said the sex was good for him. He don't know about if it was good for her, but he said it was good for him. He said it couldn't have been good for her. He said it was 20 to 30 seconds. So then they both talked shit about his sister. Then Savannah started to cry. She said, I guess because she missed hanging out with the sister. I don't know. And I guess they don't speak to each other anymore. So Bradley called his sister and told her that he wanted them to have a sit down and squash the beef and, talk things out, air things out. Sister name is Alyssa. So next, Bradley, Bradley said Alyssa is a wild card, and she's a wild card and she's unpredictable. So then Bradley goes to get a haircut, and his friend Mike meets him at the barbershop, and they talk about Savannah and Alyssa getting on and not getting along, getting along and not getting along. Bradley is having a welcome home party the next day, and he wants them to squash their beef because he don't want no crap happening at his party. But he does seem to be more on Savannah's side than his sister's side. But then he said Savannah micromanages him, and then we saw a clip of her yelling at him, telling him to put his phone down because Mike was sending him a message, and he was trying to read the right message, and I guess she wanted more attention, so she yelled at him, told him to put his damn phone down. He said she micromanages him. He said when he went to jail, they were just friends, and now he's out of jail, they're in a relationship, a full-blown relationship. Next, Bradley and Savannah met up with his sister, Alyssa. They are talking to Alyssa, and she's taking accountability for her crazy behavior. And things went well. For now, next up, Brooklyn and Brian. It is the day of Brian's release. Brooklyn is all discombobulated. She can't find her house key, and her house is a hot mess. And she said she needs to go to the gas station, get some gas. And apparently Brian is not coming home with her. They are taking him straight from the jail to the halfway house. And she's hoping to go to the prison so she can maybe get a hug or get a kiss or see a glimpse of him. She's hoping that that will happen, but she don't know because they're taking him straight from prison to the halfway house. So she's going to prison just to catch a glimpse of him. She said she has been calling the halfway house to see how long he has to stay there, but she can't get a definite answer. Anyway, she never did find her house keys, but she left her house open because she has to go get a glimpse of her Brian. So she gets to the prison and she's standing outside on the streets. Cars are whizzing by her really, really close. She's wearing this short black dress and these sandals with heels. And she's standing there peering into cars. Is that him? Is that him? Is that him? Is that him? Then a car went whoosh by. And she goes, that's him, that's him. And that's all she saw of Brian. So then he calls her and told her that he's at the halfway house. And she's on the halfway house to bring him some stuff. She said, if I come to the front desk, can you give me a kiss? He said no. He said no, I'm not doing that. So she drops off his stuff at the halfway house, and then they gave her his tablet, his prison tablet. And on the back of the tablet, she found a picture of some girl. And she is not a happy camper. Not a happy camper at all. New couple. I think this is the last. Yeah, last but not least. And we have a new couple. Will and Courtney. They're from California. Well, Will is from California. Will is 33. He's an IT specialist. Courtney is 24. She did 1 year for stolen vehicles. Not vehicles. Reckless endangerment. I think that's probably a high-speed chase. I don't know. And identity theft. She has been a busy girl, huh? Will said he is a video game nerd and he started a dating app for the furry people. I didn't know that was a thing. Will said he met Courtney on Instagram. He saw a picture of her mugshot and he thought she was cute. And he liked her bio, so they started to talk. Courtney said this is her first time in prison. She said when she got out of high school, she got involved with the wrong crowd. They always get involved with the wrong crowd. That's their downfall. She got involved with the wrong crowd and was doing drugs and was living the fast life. And she said the fast life just swallowed her up. Will said they have been dating for about 6 months. Courtney said she liked Will because he is caring and he has a big heart. She said he is successful and she finds that attractive. And she said he has all his teeth. She said all the other people that hit her up did not have all their teeth. So she didn't have a lot to pick from. I mean, Will was the only one with teeth, so she chose Will. Will said Courtney is smart, witty, and very sexy. He is out with his female friend shopping for pocketbooks for Courtney. And he bought a pocketbook that cost $200. What she need that for? She's a criminal. He said he already bought her underwear, bra, panties, phone, everything. So she's coming out of jail with a full wardrobe, a full. He said he spent a lot of money on her, but he never met her. Never, ever met her. Ever met her face to face. Will said he knows she's not scamming him because of the way she talks to him. Okay, Will. Will said it has been 8 years since he had been in a serious relationship. He said he works full-time and he helped his mother take care of his father who has cancer. We found out that Courtney is in Oregon and she called Will and told him that she was denied to leave Oregon because she's not married and so she can't come to California to live with him. She said they told her that she's going to a halfway house. So he asked her if she wants to get married, just so that she can come to California. And clearly, she does not want to be married to him. He knows it, she knows it, we know it, but she said yes anyway. Next, Will flies to Portland, Oregon, for Courtney's release. And I would love to visit Portland. A few years back, there was a lady on Love After Lockup, and she lived in Portland, and the area she lived in was beautiful. And ever since I saw that, I've always wanted to go to Portland. Anyway, Courtney's mother is also going to be. She also came to Portland for the release, for her daughter's release, and she is coming from Washington. Will has never met Courtney or the mother face to face. But he's about to meet the mother for the very first time in person at the hotel. Will is planning on asking Courtney's mother for her blessing to marry Courtney. So Will met Susie, that's Courtney's mother, at the hotel with hugs and flowers. Will is such a gentleman. They sat down to talk, and Susie asked Will, she asked Will what does he like about Courtney. He said Courtney is awesome, Courtney is funny, Courtney is smart, Courtney is sweet, Courtney is kind, Courtney is witty as hell, and he adores the shit out of her. Susie is not impressed. Susie said she told the producers that Will is not Courtney's type. She said Courtney's type is the bad guys, the naughty boys, the guys that are not nice to you, the guys that don't know how to treat a woman, the guys that make bad choices. She said those are Courtney's type. Susie asked Will how did he grow up. Will told her that he dropped out of high school and got his GED. He said he partied and did drugs for 5 years. But he stopped when his friend shot himself. He said he has been clean for 9 years. So they chit-chat for a little while. And then before you knew it, Will pulled out a huge diamond ring and showed the ring to Susie and told her that he planned on asking Courtney to marry him. Susie was shocked. She said, wow, that's crazy. And that was it. That was the end of the episode. This is the end of my review. Thank you so very much for watching. Princess on the Pillow here. Bye.